This is Replicon Radio. If you'd like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, you can shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com.
Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Christmas Hangover episode.
Yeah.
We are live not only on RepliconRadio.com, but we are also now live on YouTube.
Yup.
And
Yeah.
you can check out the replay on all
Streaming platforms.
streaming platforms. Did I just mess that up?
Maybe. Are you sure we're live?
We're good. I don't know what I did, but we're good. We're still good.
Replicon Radio.
So if you guys are tuning in on YouTube, we got a fun show for you. If you tuned in everywhere else, we still have a fun show for you, but you got a little early clip. So all the audio listeners, non-YouTube listeners, we started a little early. Let me make sure this guy's working here. Let's say no data. Why are you saying no data, fam? Why are you saying no data when you're getting all the data? Why are you getting all the data? Are we good on YouTube, guys? Hang on.
I mean, it says we're live.
Alright. It does. It's being weird. It's just being weird.
Two watching, you and I.
No, hang on. I'm just waiting for this to... we should be good. But yeah,
Yeah, it says we're live.
we started a little early. It was just being weird. It kept saying no data, and I moved the screen on accident. So hold on, let me mute it wrong there. We're good. All right, sorry, I'm just being stupid. Anyway, because I wanted Rue to hear this song. I wanted you guys to hear it too. So if you didn't hear it yet and you're listening to the replay on like YouTube or something, head on over to Spotify or iTunes or whatever and listen to the track first.
Which the track's name is
It's called, what is it called?
something horse something. Stab me in the back. What?
Saddle Up and Ride.
There you go. Saddle up and ride.
It's from a new band called The Lucid, which is ex-members, don't do that, ex-members of Megadeth, Fear Factory, and the lead singer of Sponge. And this new song features one and only Violent J of the Insane Clown Posse.
It does.
And I wanted to play it for. I wanted to get his thoughts. I wanted to get your thoughts. I wanted to get my thoughts because I only really listened to it like once, and I was like, "What?" Like I was just lost. And at first, originally, it wasn't even. I didn't realize it was Vinny from Sponge
Right.
because I know they're friends. I've seen it. Like he did Ballers last year, which there's no Ballers this year.
Canceled.
And he's on Yum Yum, which we played as well, which was purely by chance. That was already on the playlist. So I know they're friends. They're both from Detroit. So I was like, oh, well, that makes sense now.
Right.
But it was advertised as Violent J on his ex Megadeth. I was like, what the fuck? And then I hear like, you know what I mean? Like, Violent J, I'm Violent J. And I'm like, holy shit. I totally just did a scum rap there. But yeah, I mean, what did you think, bro?
It was definitely different. I mean, than your normal Violent J. You know, at first when the beat comes on, you're like, gives you that vibe of like the Jackal Brothers.
Yeah.
Like that hard heavy metal hitting. I thought it was all right. It wasn't bad. I mean, is it something that I'm gonna put on my playlist and listen all the time? No. No. But it is definitely different. It's kind of out of his element, but not really. Like I said, with the Jackal Brothers thing, it takes you back to the Jackal Brothers.
Yeah,
thing.
I can see that. I didn't even think about that, but you can definitely see that. I liked it better on the second listen than I did the first, just to be honest.
Yeah, and I probably would as well.
The first time I heard it, I was just like, what?
Yeah, that was my first time listening.
And I kind of like
so.
fast forward through it too. I didn't realize Violent J was on it that much.
Like damn near the whole fucking
track.
track.
It's like his track.
Yeah, so good for him, and I will give it a second listen, and it might be something I might add onto my playlist later on. But right now, the first time I'm hearing it, it's not going to be on my playlist right away, but I'll listen to it again and get into it a little bit more. And I think it was kind of a little hard to understand at the beginning, like lyrics.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for lyrics, pay attention. But I was jamming out to the beat.
Yeah, I liked it a lot better. I was paying more attention the second time.
Yeah.
You stabbed me right in my back.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty damn good track. I ain't gonna lie.
And I wouldn't say I was a big, but I was a Sponge fan back in the day.
Yeah.
Plowed into the sun.
I mean, I was a Megadeth fan back in the day.
Were you? I was never a Megadeth guy.
Yeah, I liked them.
A lot of people were.
I mean, that probably helped. That probably was because of the couple people I was hanging around that were also into Megadeth as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like your neighbor.
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah, him and then the other one down the street there and the other one's up the street there.
Yeah, see, I just looked it up. There's a bunch of articles. Fucking Violent J of Insane Clown Posse teaming up with Megadeth,
And that's not something that surprises me with him, doing something metal like that.
Oh, their EP's not even out yet. It's just the single. The EP doesn't come out till January 27th.
Oh, well, shit. There you go. Oh, January 27th. Speaking of January 27th, should we hit him with the other news that we see?
Oh, that might...
that might be why. He actually might show up. Imagine that.
That's crazy that unrelated news just became related.
Right. That ain't no lie. When you said January 27th, I'm like, wait a minute. That's the same day.
Wow.
For those of you who don't know that what we're talking about is Days of the Dead. They're doing another run, and it's in Atlanta. And that also goes down January 27th through the 29th. And Violent J is supposed to be making an appearance there.
And as a lot of you may know, especially loyal listeners, he was announced to be in the Chicago Days of the Dead, which I went to.
And he was
because he was supposed to be there, and he canceled. Obviously, it was shortly after the untimely passing of Laney. So, I mean, he has an excuse not to be there, but
yeah, that was expected. I mean,
round 2 though.
That's why I gave him a pass on that, and I didn't talk no shit.
But that's crazy. So he's supposed to be.
Oh shit, my bad.
He is scheduled to be there with them because I said, well, I don't know them completely, but I remember I said Megadeth members.
Yeah.
So maybe they're doing like a thing. Because here we go. This is news developing now. We're like a real news source. You ready for this?
And he just put that on Instagram 2 minutes ago.
Holy shit! Really?
It was 7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
Wow.
So it's definitely being advertised.
Breaking news. Like
we're breaking the fucking news.
I just wanted you to hear the song because I thought it was cool. And here we are. Things are happening
as we're talking about.
Violent J's on the internet again. He's still alive.
He is still alive.
People were concerned.
The real ICP on Instagram.
So check it out. So not only is that single out, right? More breaking news.
And that is Saddle Up and Ride.
Yeah. And the record comes out
January 27th.
It's called Sweet Tooth. Violent J is also featured on the title track. Oh, he's on another song on the EP.
So they got him 2 times.
So he couldn't finish Joker's Cards or his solo project because he's working with Megadeth and Sponge. This is it.
Right.
There's even dude, I totally just randomly. That's so crazy.
So I'm glad to see him out there working on stuff and putting it out versus not working on shit and telling us what's going to come out and then gets delayed. So at least this is actually something that he's working on and it's already in the mix because we already got a track from them.
It's a 5-track EP. Oh, and it's called Saddle Up and Ride, but it features 5 songs, 2 of which feature Violent J, Sweet Tooth and Saddle Up and Ride. And it comes out January 23rd. That's insane, guys. It was cool, though. It was different. It was definitely different.
Yeah, it's different.
Fucking guitar solos and shit. Fucking jamming out. What have you guys heard it? Anybody listening live or listening to the replay, leave a comment. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, for sure. I want to know what you guys think because I actually thought it was actually pretty decent.
What's up, nobody, man? What's up, Hamer?
Like I said, it's gonna be something I have to listen to another time or two, and then it'll probably be on my playlist.
You can just listen to this episode on Spotify instead of
you
having to go find it. It's right there for you. It's actually later. Our playlist is so behind because I make the playlist every week with a lot of new music and stuff. And sometimes we'll throw in some older stuff or things that are relevant or whatever. Well, then last week we played all Christmas shit. So we had all the Christmas stuff on there. And so the playlist is like behind. It's like another 15 songs deep into the playlist because I added it to be on there because it was new. But I wanted to talk about it, which is why we started early to play it. So if you turned it on YouTube and you missed it, check out the audio replay on all streaming platforms to check that out. We got Violent J. He's still alive. He's making music.
Yes, he is.
It may not be the music you want. It may not be, you know what I mean, but it's out there. He's doing it.
Yeah, he actually got something out there you can listen to, something new.
But this sort of on subject but off subject because I appreciate that he's doing something. It's something outside of his box.
Yeah.
Which made me think of what Whitney Payton just shared something in the past week or two. She did some track with some dude that's like huge in like I can't remember what country. Some other country. Like someone you've never heard of, but he's like huge over there, and it's like they hit her up to do this song, and she was like, originally was like, I was on the fence about it. I don't think it worked. We don't fit. Yeah. But it's what that's what they wanted. They wanted something that was contrasting like that. She's like, so I did it, and now here we are, a couple months later, they're hitting 1 million views on YouTube with this song that even as a Whitney Payton fan, I'd never even heard of. Right. But because it's this dude's fan featuring Whitney, 1 million plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I looked at it, it was like 950 something thousand.
And I was like, to me, that's sick, though, because not only are we introducing people to new people, first of all, which is one of my favorite things in the world. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's his people learning
that hit over 1 million views.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't think hers, but hers.
But that's only a couple months old.
Yeah.
I don't think she's ever had a song move that fast. Couple months.
I wouldn't think so.
You know what I mean? But either way, like I don't know who that guy is, so that's dope. Now I do. I'm gonna check his stuff out. Maybe his people may not know who she was. But two, her doing shit outside the box, because I made a comment about it. I was like, this is dope. Like, congratulations on doing shit. You were on the fence about doing it, but then you're like, fuck it. This is cool. Right. Like, let's do something different. The last time you did something fucking outside the box, Whitney Payton, you won a fucking Grammy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't know that. You remember the first time we had her on, we were talking about that.
Yeah,
she was a fucking Grammy for a children's.
She was our first ever award-winning Grammy that we had on the show.
She was that was some shit that was weird and different outside the box for her.
Yeah. And
she won a fucking Grammy. You know what I mean? And now she's doing this. So it's like, it's so dope, man. Hamerl says her top solo track is over 953K.
Damn.
Oh. So this might be her first 1 million view video, and that's crazy.
I can't believe that. I figured she'd have had one already.
That's crazy, man. So yeah, props to Whitney on that. Props, you know what I mean? It's cool. Like,
sure.
I love it, man. Do different shit. And I feel like that speaks to everybody.
I mean, is there anything different for her? I mean, musically,
I mean,
she does it all. Raps. I mean, she fucking rocks out.
But in her mind, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, because especially you think like when we were kids and shit, like there was fucking specific genres.
Right.
It's not so much like that anymore in the music world, thank God. But still,
people spread out and do their own thing.
But it's still people do country, different
rap,
shit,
rock, whatever. Right?
Yeah, and even that, like look at him shine. That's not really outside of his box though. He's
always known. He's been known to do different genres of music in his own music.
But he was but he has also told many of stories of how he was afraid to sing.
Yeah.
Because he didn't think the rap fans would respond to it. His fans, like, even though he had country and he had singing in his heart, he didn't think the people would respect it.
No.
Because he had, I was watching old Jelly Roll videos from The Gathering from, like, way back in the day, and it was, it's him in white rapping about coke and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's way different. He's like, I got that white girl, you know what I mean? Like, so he didn't think his fans would fuck with it. And now look at him. He's, like, the biggest artist in the fucking world right now.
Yeah, no matter what genre.
Because he followed his fucking heart. I mean, that's what he wanted to do then. He was afraid he didn't think people would accept him.
Yeah.
Or he didn't think and he did something different. Whitney Payton does a fucking kids record, wins a Grammy, does some inspirational Brazilian shit, and gets 1 million views.
Right.
Violent J is now on a record with fucking Megadeth.
Right.
Who knows what that? I mean, the record's not even out yet. Who knows? It could blow up. Megadeth fans all of a sudden could become juggalos. I don't want to be a part of that gathering. But
no, fuck no, that shit would be fucked up, man. There'd be bodies flying every fucking way, I guarantee it.
But to be fair, it's really not that far off. They've played Sturgis multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, they get respect in that community.
For sure. Yeah, I think it was actually a damn good song, really, and I'm actually looking forward to hearing more off of that album that EP once it drops.
Yeah.
Can't really call it an album, but EP.
5-track EP. The band has music out already too, just not with Violent J.
Right.
The name of the band is called The Lucid, featuring Sponge, Megadeth, Fear Factory members. The name of the song is called Saddle Up and Ride.
Yeah.
Someone just asked. But there's another song on the record when it comes out January 23rd. And the record's called Saddle Up and Drive too, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's dope. What's up, Larry Wallace? What's up, JWL?
What up, y'all? Whoop,
Come
whoop.
on back to Sodak. I don't know what that means, but if you book us, we'll come back. I don't know what any of that means. But hell yeah. So
Man, we look ridiculous in that photo.
You like that?
I'm just slamming bottles.
I'm passed out. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Dead Body Man's not here. Merry Christmas, Armand. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, y'all.
Glad you randomly saw it. Welcome to Replicon Radio, man.
Right.
Yeah, that was a fun photo shoot.
That was fun.
I've used these photos so many times.
I'm surprised I didn't see the other one that usually goes around this
It's up.
year.
I posted it once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
I've never seen it yet.
And it says, the moment you've all been waiting for. And then Merry Christmas, bitches. Yeah, a couple people asked about it. They're like, what? I haven't seen that.
Right.
So I posted it one time, Christmas Eve. There it is. Shirtless P with his scarf, throwing his Santa hat, being sassy.
That shit was funny, though.
You watched some ICP stuff today? That's probably how you ended up here, then. We have lots of ICP stuff.
Oh, you think they're too underrated? Oh, well, if they'd show up to more events, then maybe they wouldn't be underrated. I'm just talking.
We were just talking about their new Violent J's new song with the members of Megadeth.
Yeah,
so.
It's pretty good. Go check it out.
Yeah, I like this. I love this photo shoot. It sucks we had to cut one eye out of all the pictures.
Does it?
I mean, it doesn't, but it's just it's.
I think the Dino replaced him pretty damn
I think
good.
it right. I was pretty pleased with myself. He went right in there. You barely even tell there's a person there.
Right.
The Replicon radio is real small down there because I had to cover up his arm.
That's all right. Too bad he couldn't have been a one-arm man.
Right?
It'd have been way easier.
Or if that was just a nice blank canvas there, do I could like put the words?
Right.
But I made it work.
Yeah, squeezed it in there.
But hell yeah. But yeah, man, it was a cool song. If you guys didn't listen, check out the audio replay. Again, we're on all streaming platforms. So check that out. And hopefully he shows up to the Atlanta Days of the Dead. Did you say that?
Through the 29th, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did announce that.
Yeah, if you guys are in that area, you should definitely hit that. Like, even if he doesn't show, that con is dope. Like, the one in Chicago was kind of small. This one's already, just the announcements they already have is 10 times bigger. All our homies from Terrifier are going to be there, and they're doing Damien Leone's birthday party as part of the VIP party. So that's the director of Terrifier. Him and fucking David Howard is going to be out there. I think Art the Clown is like running around the party. Like, that's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Atlanta's a bit of a journey for me, especially in January. I hate making travel arrangements in winter.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's late January.
Yeah, that's.
But we still got all.
That's probably that's going to be most of winter.
That'll be when the fucking snow and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, he gonna be out there. The only thing that I can see him canceling is because he's gonna have a CD release party, or he's gonna be fucking. I mean, I don't see him canceling, but not this one, because that's when that album or that EP drops, is on January 27th. So you'll be able to get all the other 4 songs that go with the Saddle Up and Ride track, and he should be out there promoting that. I mean, that gives him every more reason to show up to Days of the Dead and promote.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that more. That's pretty cool. Saddle Up and Ride, which is not. They don't say that anywhere in the song.
Right.
But yeah, it's dope. So how this is a Christmas Hangover episode, just because Christmas was yesterday, last night.
Yep.
But how was your Christmas?
It was great. No complaints. I got more than I bargained for.
Is that a good thing? I'm not sure what you bargained for.
Yeah, I mean, Dad always outdoes himself. I mean, then there's no need for it, but he just likes to take care of, I guess, my brother and I, and he does good. He got us all. He got him and I a new gun. So we got new guns for Christmas.
Oh shit!
It's a pretty nice one.
I still don't have a gun.
You had one. The cops took it.
That's true.
But yeah, it was good, man. Got a Nintendo Switch, which I was really fucking surprised. I really wasn't expecting that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a really good Christmas, man. I got a nice bottle of, my brother got me some cigars and and his wife got me a nice bottle of bourbon whiskey that I haven't opened yet. I told her it was something I was going to save for like another couple years, give it a reason to be cracked. And she's like, well, you never know. You might have another one under the tree next year. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I better drink this one then. So that one's going to be getting cracked open here shortly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice bottle.
Guns and alcohol. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Right? I ain't really a redneck, but I just described my Christmas as a redneck Christmas, I guess.
Fuck yeah. You're going to shoot your eye out, Rue.
Right?
You're going to end up looking like... Never mind.
The one we just mentioned
Right,
earlier.
that's fine.
How was your Christmas?
It's cool, man. It's chill. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really have family anymore. I mean, I got my mom and my grandma, but...
You know, that's kind of how I feel. Like, this Dad, Brian, and I, and Susan, his wife. And yeah, I mean, years ago, we used to go to my aunt's house, and it felt more like Christmas, but...
Yeah, I mean, we used to go to my grandma's, and then, like, my aunt and all my cousins and everybody would come over. Or, like, Christmas Eve, anyway. We'd all go there Christmas Eve and have dinner and open presents. And then the next day, we'd be at our house, and we'd open our presents. You know what I mean? And then it was me, my mom, my stepdad, and my sister. Now it's just, you know, me, mom, and grandma.
Yeah.
But you know, and I'm also not a kid anymore.
Yeah. But, I mean, I just like, I enjoy everybody getting together.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Like, I enjoy getting all of them. Like, they don't really buy me shit anymore. Because, one, they don't know what, my mom's like, I used to buy you clothes. Right. All you wear is fucking Replicon shit. How the fuck?
There you go, Mom.
How
go
can
to
I get you that?
Right?
I make my own. I mean, basically, I make my own. I'm a goddamn fashion designer, Rue. I make my own clothes.
Right.
You know, and she's like, you don't. What else? She's like, I can go to the comic book store and buy you comics. She said that, and in my mind, I'm like, well, you could have bought me a fucking gift card to the comic book store.
Right.
Okay, think outside the box.
There's some.
You just said it, like.
Yeah, right.
So literally, I got $100 from my mom and $100 from my grandma. That was Christmas.
Oh, that's good.
But I got them. I fucking packed the fucking tree again, like. And it wasn't. I think I'm not crazy.
Right.
Just you know, my mom likes Avatar. I got her an We went and saw Avatar the
new
day
one?
before it opened. Yeah.
Is it out? The new one's out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It came out like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
All right, I didn't even.
So
know
I took her. It came out on Friday. We went and saw it Thursday afternoon.
Nice.
Like the early release. There was like 10 people in the theater.
No shit.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Yeah, she loved that. And then I got her Monopoly. She doesn't even play Monopoly, but it was like the Avatar Monopoly.
Yeah.
So I got her that, like a T-shirt, a bunch of Avatar books, and like a shit ton of candy, and some like wrap that's like makes you feel better or something. Like it's like a weighted, heated thing.
Sure.
And I got my grandma a shit ton of candy. My grandma eats fucking candy. My grandma's 95 years old. And she lives on fucking hot dogs and fucking pecan turtles. My grandma eats hot dogs for breakfast. I'm not even kidding. It's her favorite breakfast. She grills a fucking hot dog. And she loves it.
Everybody got their own.
A fuck ton of candy. And then like just like random stuff. And they got something for Domino's. But like there was like 25 presents under the tree and it was all for them.
Right.
And they're like freaking out. Like my mom's opened up these books like, oh, look how cool this is. And I was like, it's almost like they're my kids now.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I got my dad.
I got some socks and underwear.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You needed those.
Yeah, you always need them.
Always. Never. You can never live without socks and underwear.
And then we just chill. I mean, basically just I mean, I hate not working. I'm so weird about it now.
Yeah.
Since I work for myself, whether it be selling comics or whatever and whatnot, or doing deliveries,
Right.
I had to put myself in the mindset to work. Because if I don't do it, no one's going to make me do it. I could just fucking not work ever.
Right.
So when I don't do it, I almost hate it.
Almost
Like,
feel
unless I'm
guilty.
doing something else. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if we're going to a show. I'm at an event. Whether I'm... Usually, even then, I don't like going to shows unless we're working. Or
Right.
setting up a booth or something. But it's like, I'm just like home. Like, just staying home, I'm really bad at.
Right.
So I was like... But they're like, yo, stay home. And the weather was shitty. Like... So I just stayed home and chilled and hung out. And
Yeah, I think
Grandma made chicken and instead of making a big meal like ham and all that shit, Grandma just made chicken and dumplings, which I'm good.
made it simple.
Yeah, we don't even eat sides. We just eat fucking chicken. That's all we need.
All right. Yeah, we went to we went out to Frankie G's for I guess a late lunch, early dinner, and then that's on Christmas Eve, and then went over to my brother's house, and it was very low key, chill, very nice.
Very nice.
Didn't like I said, we really didn't, not really a whole lot of running around. Actually found a wallet out in the parking lot of Frankie G's, went in and turned it into the host, and then I kind of felt bad. Like,
You felt bad for turning it in somebody's wallet?
well, no, I felt bad. Like,
You took all the money?
no, there wasn't nothing in it.
Oh.
Just credit cards, license, and well, we turned it in, and I'm like trying to like figure out who the hell's in the restaurant, whose wallet it would have been. And I noticed when we got there, my brother and his wife were running a little bit behind, so we were kind of waiting on them. And I noticed a guy kind of got up, and I'm like, I bet that's him. And I walked over, and I said, hey, man. I said his name, and I said, are you so-and-so? And he's like, yeah. I said, hey. I said, found your wallet out in the parking lot. Gave it to the host. He's like, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And he went and got his wallet. Everything was in there still. Nobody took it. He didn't take nothing out of it. It's Christmas, man. I ain't going to be the Grinch. So that made me feel better that we found out whose wallet it was before.
What
leaving
did he
the
do? Did he pay you? Did he give you money?
No.
Buy you
And
a
I
shot?
wasn't expecting it. And it was like laying by his car, and it like almost like he got out, went to go put it in his pocket, but missed it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was like, so it's probably a good thing that we found it versus somebody else.
For sure.
And where he was parked at, with where Frankie G's is, in the plaza. So it was probably better that we found it. I figured that he was in there because it was on where that's at. Is on the end of the plaza, and so I figured where he was parked at, he had to be in there. And when he was patting himself down looking for his wallet, man, he looked like he was fucking panicking. So I went over and I seen him go out to the car and they come back in. And that's when I said, I know that's got to be him. And he was an old Navy vet. Wasn't an older guy. He was a younger guy, but he was in the Navy at one point. So it felt good, man. I did my little Christmas.
Hell yeah.
What do you call that?
Good deed?
Yeah, good deed. So that made me
You
feel
gave him a
better.
holly jolly Christmas.
Yeah, he looked like he was scared. And I was like, man, because he left his wife sitting there, and I'm like, I'm not going over there and talking to his wife. I'll wait till he comes back. Because otherwise, I thought that might look a little odd. Old boy's out in his car, and some dude just comes over and starts talking to his wife, So I waited till he came back in.
How you doing?
And honestly, man, that was the greatest feeling that I had of ever, really, man, making sure that dude got his wallet back.
That's dope. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Most
especially on
yeah.
Christmas.
Most people probably would have looked through it and then threw the fucker down and kept going, but no, I returned everything to him. That was good.
Here's to the yeah. Well, hell yeah. Everybody tuned in. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Let us know. Whoa. Leave a comment. Or if you guys are tuned in live,
Put it in the chat.
comment. What'd you get? What was your favorite present to get or give? What was the highlight of your Christmas? All that good stuff, man. Hopefully everybody had a great holiday. Like I said, I had a good time, but it still also doesn't really feel like Christmas. Like, it was a good day, but it's like, I guess I'm just used to, I've been a kid longer than I've not been a kid. So I'm just like, Christmas used to be, I feel like Christmas was like a long time. Like, even though obviously Christmas is only one day,
Right.
Christmas time was like a whole, like, it's weird that it's over already because I feel like we just had it.
Hey, bro, it flew.
It was just like a day. Christmas time used to be like this whole time of the year.
Dude, like, you go look for, go out driving around looking at Christmas lights. I mean, things that I did when I was a kid, and it just seemed like Christmas was like a couple weeks long,
Get all hyped up looking at the toys and the ads and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't have no ads no more. You barely got commercials that have toys in it anymore. Everything's COVID on TV or COVID in the newspapers.
what are you guys doing out there? I don't know.
Yeah, you don't get all the toy ads. Yeah, I remember mailboxes used to be full of toys.
What, you get like the pennies ads and shit?
Yeah.
It was like a fucking thick ass double sized magazine.
Yeah, they would send that to everybody in the whole fucking area.
You just go through that motherfucking circle.
I want this.
Oh,
I want
little
this.
He-Man. Here's fucking Skeletor.
Yeah.
Get a whole fucking castle. Then we got Ghostbusters on this page. Ninja Turtles on this page.
Right. I did watch. I did. The only movie I haven't watched, which I usually do every Christmas, is watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I think that's the only movie because I watched.
And you haven't watched it?
No, I watched A Christmas Story, and I'd usually watch Home Alone 1 and 2 every year. Watch both of those, or all 3 of those. Hadn't even watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation yet. But hey, I still got this week because Christmas is also intertwines with New Year's Eve, so there's still time.
There is still time. I haven't watched any Christmas movies.
Really?
I watched The Grinch with Tony after our train wreck episode.
The movie Grinch or the cartoon one?
The movie, the Jim Carrey one.
The Jim Carrey. Yeah, I couldn't think of his fucking name.
Yeah, we watched that after our train wreck episode ended, and we continued to drink Korean liquor until God knows what time in the morning. We watched the Grinch movie.
That's actually a really good movie. I finally watched it like a year ago, and I was like, damn, they really put this together pretty good. Mom got it for me for Christmas one year, and I never watched it. I'm like, man, I don't know if I really want to watch it. I love the Grinch, the Dr. Seuss Grinch.
Yeah.
And I didn't want him to butcher it.
I think it's just as good, if not better.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is, definitely.
It's easier to watch for me.
Yeah.
Like, I love the Grinch. I'm just not super cartoon.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I just like the old vibe.
I mean, I do. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. There's a lot of cartoons I do like, but this one, for some reason, I take it more serious.
Yeah.
If that even makes sense. Like, I don't even know what that means, but it means something. But it's like real. It's not. It makes it more real instead of make believe. Sure. And it's got Taylor Momsen in it and Jim Carrey, even though she's a child. She's a hot adult now.
I'm actually looking forward to.
I'm trying to. No, I did watch the fucking Christmas. The Santa Claus. Santa Claus is
with Tim Allen.
Yeah. There's a show now.
Oh, is it?
So I've seen the movies in the past, and then this year they put out a whole series, and it's like he's gonna retire as Santa. Spoiler alert. But it's like they're looking.
You get that from the movies.
Yeah, and they're looking for the next one.
Right.
And it's like, I watched that when it first came out.
Okay.
So I have watched a few things.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that You're a Mean one to come out with David Howard Thornton.
Yeah, I want to see that. I thought we were gonna get screeners for it, but
I will probably get that next year.
I ain't heard nothing about it.
I think it'll come out next Christmas.
But it was supposed to. They were doing like a limited thing, and they were supposed to get a screener to watch it and review it.
We were.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I did watch 2 movies though, since I had a whole day off. I watched the new Glass Onion, the Knives Out.
Yeah, I see somebody post about it. Said it was a damn good movie.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
So
I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Absolutely.
Is that like a scary movie?
No, it's like a mystery, So have you ever seen the other Knives Out movie? I remember I watched it.
That was pretty good too.
It was good.
I was told I needed to check it out.
I don't remember it. I just remember that it was good. This one I just watched, so I remember it. But without giving anything, it's basically like watching kind of like a murder mystery unfold. Okay. Kind of type,
I like that.
Twist plot. You're like, oh shit, that's it's just but it keeps you going. Constantly changed. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And then I also watched The Invitation. Have you seen this one yet? You've seen the trailers where it's like this girl, like she meets her long lost family and then she finds out their secret. And they're all fucking vampires and shit, and she's like some sacred bloodline.
Oh, I haven't.
And they're trying to fucking get her back and shit. It was actually pretty dope too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I was told.
And then I just watched Too Hot to Handle. Don't fucking judge me.
I was told. I did watch Top Gun, the first one. I haven't watched the second one.
Oh, I saw
yet.
it sitting up there.
Yeah,
I
I haven't
walked
watched
in.
it yet.
I enjoyed it.
I watched the first one. The first one, I mean, it still holds up. So I'm now waiting just to watch the second one.
I enjoy it. I mean, I'm like, people like fucking freak out about Top Gun.
Yeah.
I've never cared either way. I mean, it's fine. I don't dislike it, but it's fine.
I mean, it's cool because it's like if you go to the theater and watch it, you get the jets flying. You know, you get the whole.
I've never been a car guy. I was never an airplane guy, and I was never really a Tom Cruise guy.
Yeah, I'm not a Tom Cruise guy. But
Like, I don't dislike him.
But
Like,
those
some
two
people hate him,
movies-
but a lot of people just fucking love him. I didn't care.
Right.
But, you know, it was good. The second one was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I just enjoy movies. I really do.
Yeah, I was told it was very good, and
Yeah, I
the
enjoyed it.
the way it was put together, it's a damn good movie. So.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, fucking Willow. Have you seen Willow yet?
Like the newer one?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I watched the
no.
old one. I don't know if I can.
Willow.
Just,
It's not done yet. It's a Disney Plus series, and you're only getting one episode. It's like Disney Plus drops TV shows like TV used to be.
right. Okay.
You get a new episode every week.
all right.
Every Wednesday they drop a new episode. It's fun, man. It's fun.
Okay. Does it bring you back the old vibes?
Yeah, it takes a minute. Like they originally, I've been watching it as they come.
Yeah.
I would suggest not doing that. You're far enough. There's enough out now you can start watching it.
Okay.
Because the first two episodes I think were the worst.
Really?
Just my opinion. You know what I mean? But
Well, those are supposed to be the best ones. because
they
it keeps
dropped
you
the
intrigued.
first two. Like that was the first drop, and I fell asleep the first time, but I was tired.
Okay.
And it was just you're fucking 15. You're like 20 years later.
Yeah.
Right? Like in the story as well, not just in like life, in the story.
No shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, so basically the story's about the girl, the baby.
Right.
She's a fucking adult now.
Jesus.
You don't know who she is in the first couple episodes, but you know what's about her. She's a fucking adult. You know what I mean? She's like a 20-something-year-old.
Okay.
And, but it's good. But it's a lot of, I feel like it's fun. I wouldn't say it's fucking the best thing ever. But, I mean, it's Willow. It's fucking Willow. I mean, Willow's in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're good. But it's like,
Now, does the character look the same as the one that
It's
played
Willow.
the
It's
movie?
him.
It really is.
Yeah, it's him. No, it's really him.
And he doesn't.
Warwick Davis or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
him.
age. The dwarves don't age.
Yeah, I mean, he's older,
Really?
but
Yeah.
he's older in the show. He's older. He's tired. He's fucking wore out. He's old as Willow.
That's awesome.
But it's funny. Like, this is gonna sound bad, but I like it. But it's almost like you're watching it, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, this happens, and you're like, well, what about? And then next thing you know, you're like, bow! Here's this guy. You know what I mean? And then it's
Right.
like, and then you do a whole episode to lead up to that. And then the next episode, you're like, well, what about? And then it's like, bow! Here it is. You know what I mean? You're like, well,
So
what
you
about?
just gotta wait for
Well,
it.
what about that scary castle? And then, bow! We're at the scary castle. What about the little guys? Bow! Here's the little guys. You know what I mean?
No shit.
What about the fucking trolls? And then all of a sudden you're like, trolls! You know what I mean? Like it just keeps.
Well, that's dope.
There's only one thing that hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it does. I've Googled, like, is he in it? Is he in the show? Is he in the show? Is he in the show? And I was like, he was supposed to be in the show, but I don't think he's in the show.
Yeah.
So either they kept it a really good fucking secret, or it just didn't work out. But as of right now, Mad Mortigan is not in the show. He's referenced in the show.
I'm sure they'll.
His
bring it.
child is in the show, which you talking about Top Gun made me think of it because of Val Kilmer.
Right.
Because I didn't think Val Kilmer was going to show up in fucking Top Gun.
Yeah, he plays a part. He don't talk, but he plays a part, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Because he's got some kind of disease or something to where his voice is just.
Well,
all
he
fucked
does.
up.
I mean,
I guess it's a voiceover.
spoiler alert if you guys don't want to know.
Voiceover, whatever. It's him like narrating.
Well, they text each other a lot in the movie,
Yeah.
but he does eventually. But even then, you think he's not going to show up
Right.
because you're like, he's not in the movie, which is why you're texting him and not talking, seeing him.
Right.
He does. He is in it though. Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was in it, and he didn't like really say much, or he might have like a line or two. But
Yeah.
It's because like I said, he's got some kind of disease where his voice, he just can't talk.
Yeah. Like in real, is that a real life thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's in it.
That's awesome. I still gotta watch the fucking Ghostbusters.
So I'm hoping he shows up in fucking. I hope because you think of Willow, you think of fucking Willow and fucking Mad Marty.
Right. Yeah, it's like two peas in a pod.
I mean, his child's in it. You know what I'm saying? And Empress is in it, and she's still hot. She's way older now, but she's still hot. And they have a child together. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. They made it work, and it fits in, and it's like this person is like bloodline of this person, and it's like I like it. Once it gets into the story, it's dope. Like it's all connected and it's cool.
What are they? A half hour or 45-minute long episodes?
Something
or hour or whatever.
Probably 30 to 45 minutes, something like that. They're not long. It's good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Yellowstone.
It's annoying having to wait. I still haven't watched that. I keep hearing great things about it.
You ever watch the Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
It's like that with horses. I mean, similar.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same writer, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good. I enjoy the fuck out of it.
Anyone I've ever trusted says it's amazing.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I just haven't, but maybe it's just the name. I'm just like, oh.
Right.
I don't think of, but that what you just said with the Sons of Anarchy reference I'll probably watch it now, because I had the exact same. I had no interest in Sons of Anarchy.
Right.
Zero. I was like, I don't give a shit about fucking motorcycles. I don't give a shit about fucking drug dealers. Everything this show is about, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, mine.
And then someone put it in, and I was done. I was like, what? I watched the entire, they had it was already out on DVD and shit.
Right.
I think 3 seasons warmed, but I was like, oh fuck, I love it. I love that.
Yeah,
show.
Sons of Anarchy was the shit, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I watched every fucking episode. Sometimes I watched.
And then I found
2 or 3 times.
and then that makes me think of Ozark, which I also watched.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of that yet. I heard it was good.
It's good. It's great, and it's funny because it's like an hour away.
An hour away.
You know what I'm saying? They live in the Lake of the Ozarks.
Right.
That shit's close to home like a motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, it's like Sons of Anarchy on the Lake of the Ozarks. But without the motorcycles, they're all just drug dealers. And shit.
I mean, there's no drug dealers, I guess, in Yellowstone. I mean, take the drugs out of it, but you have to watch it. It's actually a pretty damn good.
You're welcome, Hulk. Haunted Souls Paranormal. Thanks for the shirt.
Yes, you are welcome, sir. Thank you for the hoodie. Appreciate it. The hoodie's badass too, by the way.
I ain't getting no hoodie.
I bought them in place of the hoodie.
That's true.
Yeah, dude.
I'm a fashion designer.
It definitely is badass. It's a good show.
I'll have to watch it.
And I feel like people that are just now starting to get into it kind of get shafted.
Yeah, why?
Because before there's a bunch of fucking nudity in it, like the first season, had some nudity in it. But now I think if you go back and watch season 1 and 2, I don't think the nudity is there anymore. I think they cut it out.
They edited out the nudity?
I think so.
Why? Isn't it like a streaming show? I mean, that's
it's on the Paramount.
That's not gonna change the fucking story, but that's weird.
Right. It's on the Paramount network on my DirecTV. I got the Paramount network, so I watch it when it comes out or record it or whatever. But yeah, I feel like when you go back and rewatch it on Peacock, because it's on Peacock, which is weird that it's on the Paramount. You figure it'd be on Paramount Plus, but it's not. It's on Peacock. You figure that they wouldn't cut anything out, but they do, which I thought was weird. And yeah,
maybe that's why I haven't watched it, because I don't have that. I don't have Paramount Plus.
Well, it's on the Peacock.
I don't have that shit either.
Yeah. You don't have the Paramount Network on TV.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. It's just the Paramount channel or whatever. Mm-mm. Yeah, I do.
Unless it's on Hulu. I got fucking Disney Plus. I got
you
Netflix.
Got Hulu,
I got
be
Hulu.
I would think it'd be on Hulu.
Yeah, I got Hulu. Fucking Tubi. What's Tulsa King? What the fuck's that?
Oh, that's the new one with Sylvester Stallone in it.
That's like a spinoff?
I wouldn't say it's a spinoff, but a little more modern, I guess. Like more like today, I think. It looks pretty good. I haven't watched any of the episodes, but I see all the previews for it, and it looks pretty good. Sylvester Stallone is in it. It's like
that throws me off. I don't know. Like I immediately lost interest.
Yeah, it ain't like I'm Rocky, dog. Like Sylvester Stallone is fucking
Well,
Rocky.
Go get punched in the face, bro.
Or over the top where he's arm like he plays like an arm wrestler. He don't play like some kind of like mob guy or a fucking I don't even know. Like I said, I have to watch a first episode and see. But yeah, Sylvester Stallone is just when I seen that I was like, well, I don't know if I want to give it a shot. But they got like Yellowstone, they got the 1883, which is a spinoff. And it's like that one actually has Faith Hill and Tim McGraw in it. Then they got another spinoff, 1923. And it's basically all about the Yellowstone Ranch. And like basically, if you watch Yellowstone and then watch like 1883, it like goes back to like the very beginning of the Yellowstone Ranch. Mm-hmm. And then like it's 1923 kind of carries on with like everything that leads up to like what's really going on nowadays. It's really Cowboys and Indians is Yellowstone.
It sounds terrible to me again.
But it's like literally like because you got the Yellowstone Ranch, which is like
Western shit just does not interest me at all.
But it's not really Western. I mean, there's rodeo in there, but they go like herd cattle and shit. But like there is people trying to kill the owners of the Dutton family who own the Yellowstone Ranch. There's people trying to buy property, the Yellowstone property, to build like real estate, build airports and shit, and they don't want to sell it. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, hell, the first episode, the first thing that they show is a fucking accident that happened, and Kevin Costner just blows a fucking horse's head off. So there's a lot of violence in there. So if you're not one to like violence,
I don't care about that. It just sounds like I said, the idea of it sounds boring, but from what I hear, it's not. It just sounds like that way.
Right? Yeah. No, I'm seriously
like Western cowboys, Kevin Costner. All that shit sounds boring to me. Like I don't need to watch Dances with Wolves, fucking the series. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. Like nothing against that movie, but I don't care.
Yeah, I get it.
But I want to check it out. Maybe that's probably why I haven't. If I'd stumbled upon it, I probably would have just clicked it because people's talking about it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it's pretty good. A guy at work actually got me hooked on it, and I'm like, you motherfucker. Now I can't get away from it.
Right.
And like damn near took like 2 years for the season 5.
Oh yeah, because that's on. I remember because we were talking about that. We were talking about something else. Oh, I wanted to watch. I haven't seen Beavis and Butthead movie yet. Somebody just give me their fucking login so I can just have Paramount Plus.
I think that's on Paramount Plus too.
Yeah. I'm not paying for another fucking app, bro.
I got Peacock only because of the WWE Network.
I'll have to cancel Netflix.
Which I had the WWE Network, and then they sold it to Peacock, I guess. And then I was like, you motherfuckers.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. See, Will says that movie, the Beavis and Butthead movie, was bad, but I heard nothing but good things about that movie. I don't trust that guy anyway.
Who?
Will FM is dope.
He's dope.
Yeah, I mean maybe. I don't trust him. Not with movies. Because everybody I heard said it was a damn good movie, and it was actually put together pretty fucking good.
I mean, I'm not gonna pay a bunch of money, but I want to see it. You here for the abuse? Whatever. You got so much love last week, and then you just quit. Right. You like rage quit. We tried to call you on the show. We were gonna make you a guest and shit. It has Cowboys and Indians, but it's not Cowboys and Indians. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's Beavis and Butthead episodes are only supposed to be 15 minutes long, so of course it gets worse and worse and worse.
Right.
Give me your Paramount Plus. Message me your Paramount Plus password, Will FM, and then we'll be nice to you. I called you when you were jerking off. Well, you definitely should have answered. It was a Christmas special.
Right.
Hell's wrong with you? Now this is the Christmas hangover. This is our last episode of the year, guys. And when I say guys, I mean Big Roo, because Dead Body Man's not here. He thinks he's got COVID for the 7,000th time because he hung out with his family. Apparently, Dead Body Man's family doesn't wash their hands because he gets COVID. I didn't even know COVID existed anymore. I thought we canceled that.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, it's like every time he goes out somewhere, he is around somebody with COVID.
I don't have Paramount Plus. We streamed it in disc. What the fuck does that mean?
Well, let him borrow.
Whatever that means, show it to
him.
me. Or give me one of those fucking. What is the thing you have?
Fire Stick.
Yeah, give me one of those.
You don't have Fire Stick?
No.
You got Smart TV?
Yeah.
If you got Smart TV, you don't need Fire Stick.
What do I need? Tell me how to be illegal and shit, bro.
It's not being illegal. You can just get all that shit on your TV. If you got Smart TV, you just get it all on your TV.
Yeah, it's illegal to get it for free, though, so show me how to do it.
You just got to download the Kodi app on it.
I used to have Kodi on my tablet, and then
Yeah, you got to update it. You got to get it.
it stopped working or whatever.
Yeah, you got to get.
Come over and do it. Will FM, come to my house and give me Kodi. Not COVID, Kodi.
Yeah, every time Dead Body Man goes and hangs out somewhere, he always comes back with COVID.
We did a whole show at his house, and nobody had COVID.
Well, fucking might want to get.
Or we
checked.
probably all did. Who knows? As I said earlier.
Well, that was inside his house. He didn't go out somewhere. And wasn't hanging out.
We
with
came
people.
in there.
It was just you two in there and his wife. It's like every time he hangs around a group of people.
What are they, like $10 or something?
Fire Stick there, you can get them for 30.
They're free at Walmart, aren't they?
I mean, if you pocket one.
Isn't everything free at Walmart?
If you pocket
Except for that shit they put in the case.
Well, it's in the case now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Our pockets are so small.
Well, the boxes, yeah, you throw that in.
You know what I wanted? Talk me either in or out of getting this, okay? Yeah, just come download it on my fucking TV if I don't need a Fire Stick.
Yeah, you can put a Kodi app on your.
Yeah, what do I need a Fire Stick for if I can just get it on my TV?
Yeah, you don't need it.
Until it breaks my whole TV. So the only like we were talking about toys and shit for Christmas.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of that I wanted, obviously besides new equipment for Replicon Radio, send us money, which has nothing to do with me for Christmas, just in general. If you want to get Replicon Radio something for Christmas, donate now. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk to you about too. God, I'm so ADD today. I was thinking about doing a fucking raffle.
Figure we got Tony in the studio today.
A raffle. What if we did a raffle? We don't have it. The Replicon Radio Awards are coming, guys. People want them. We're gonna do them, but we can't afford fucking the actual awards. We're gonna do certificates.
Yeah, you'll get the certificate, but no award.
But what if we did like a raffle? Online
What
raffle.
kind of waffle?
Just I don't know. That's the thing. We can sell tickets on the website.
We can.
I just don't know what to get. We probably have to maybe all donate something.
Oh yeah, that's too much. like
an item, something
like a Replicon Radio item.
Maybe, or some old Twisted or ICP shit that you're
like
I could get rid of.
Like an ICU entertainment.
Well,
jersey.
I don't know who would want that.
I mean, it says Big Roo on the back.
Maybe, yeah. Crew, old school crew. I want it. Don't fuck me. I'd keep that never really. But let me know what you guys think. I don't know. We just need money. But anyway, no, I wanted to get one of those fucking arcade one-ups, the fucking Mortal Kombat Legacy Edition.
You want the Mortal Kombat one?
Yeah, that's dude. I mean,
those.
because you know better than almost anybody. That's one of the ways we became friends, besides school and shit.
Right.
I used to come with the Rackham just to play Mortal Kombat. We used to play Mortal Kombat tournaments.
That is true.
When when it came out, I don't know how old I was.
14.
Yeah,
15,
kid
maybe.
as fuck. You know what I mean? Mortal Kombat was my shit, especially the first 3. After that, I don't know what happened, but I remember when it came out for the first time on Sega.
Right.
Like, holy shit, we can play this shit at home? We used to walk over to Brett Mueller's house 2 blocks away from Rackham.
The Super Nintendo.
To play it there.
Sega Genesis.
You had to fucking put in the blood code because it didn't come with blood.
Right. I remember that shit.
I thought, dude, I told my...
I had every fucking finishing move printed out on paper.
But you know I don't fucking play video. Yeah, I did too. I had all the magazines. Yeah. I used to go to fucking Rackham, and then when 2 and 3 came out, 3 Ultra, I used to go to Auxilorama.
Yeah. On
the weekends and fucking whip ass, bro. We'd stand in line. We'd spend hours in line at the mall to play a video game.
That place don't exist anymore, man. But that place was the shit, dude.
Nothing like that exists.
No, we used to go there, play laser tag, play some video games, and then fucking go home for the Friday night. Yeah. And go home, play more video games on the Nintendo.
Smoking cigarettes in the fucking
right.
food court.
Right.
Smoking cigarettes in the food court at 15, dog.
Bro, I'll tell you what. When I was in fucking Dominican, man.
I will take that coffee cup.
I asked them, and I was like, hey, man, you got smoking areas? Yeah, outside. And you smoke anywhere you want. Bro, I was sitting at dinner smoking at the table.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I felt like I was in the fucking back in the 90s, dog,
Mm-hmm.
sitting there smoking. I'm like, this is fucking
We used
crazy.
to smoke in the center. I mean, first of all, we weren't even old enough to smoke.
No.
But we used to, in the
They had-
center of the mall.
They had ashtrays sitting down on the table.
Like,
to sit
to
in
the
there and
left
smoke.
was non-smoking, to the right was non-smoking. The entire center was the smoking area.
Yeah.
And it was like down in a dip. You remember? They'd like go down the steps.
And then
That's wild.
then they took out the smoking and they made you go outside.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that was
so
still when
I
you could
fucking-
smoking anywhere else.
But I really want to buy this fucking thing. I look at it all the time. Like, God, I want
They
to
got
fucking
them at
buy
Walmart
this.
for
I know.
like what are they, like $400?
I
Three
think
something?
yeah, and I think at one point they were on sale for like
$3.90.
$3.50.
$3.99, I think, is what they were going for.
Yeah, and I want to get it, and then I'm like, why? I don't play video games. I don't even know where to put this thing, Rue.
And
I'm gonna put it all together, and this is gonna sit there and make fucking noise all day.
well,
Like, it's just I think the fact that I don't have it, I want it, and because it's so nostalgic for me, I don't want any of the other ones. I could care less about any of the other ones. I just want the Mortal Kombat one. It's got 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, and then like 10 other games.
yeah. What are the name of them things?
Arcade 1-Up. I would love that coffee cup with half naked pee on it. WillFMisDope.com.
Yeah, it's just like a mini version. Yeah, the fuck, they're $4.99 at Kohl's, but I think you can get them cheaper at Walmart.
Yeah.
I think Walmart had them. Yeah, there's one for $3.99. Yeah, I think they were $3.99. I think.
Yeah. They're a trap. Why are they a trap? Well, I want you to talk. I mean, I've been talking myself out of it, so.
I don't know if I can talk you out of it because they're fucking dope. I mean, I probably would never play one because it's tiny. I mean, it's just a smaller version of the arcade, and it's dope as fuck.
For a little over $30, I could get you a retro game. Well, then fucking do that.
What do you say?
$30. Then do that. If you can do that for $30, I'll give you $60.
Right.
I'll double your money. Just put Mortal Kombat 1, 2, put all the Mortal Kombat games on it. That's all I need.
Bro, if you can give me one for $30 fucking dollars, what is it, a gaming system or is it an arcade? That's the question. Because I have a Nintendo with fucking every goddamn game imaginable on it. And a Super Nintendo with every game possibly imagined on it. But if you can get me a stand-up with every game on it for $30, like an arcade edition, yeah, I'm in.
Sign me up for all of them, fam.
Oh, a miniature Nintendo. Yeah, I already have one.
Who wants that?
I already have one of them.
That's not what I want. I want a fucking miniature 1-Up. But it's like a big arcade, but small.
All right. I don't know how you could easily put that in there and make buttons work. Yeah, Walmart, they're $4.99 still.
Yeah, at one point they were $3.50.
Yeah, they run sales on them.
That's the only one I
But
want.
I'm surprised you want that one. They also have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one.
Yeah, I mean, I like that, but I don't. It's not Mortal Kombat, bro.
Oh, I understand. I figured you'd probably want both
It's
of them.
Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Those are like the only games, unless they did Tony Hawk, which Tony Hawk was never on an arcade, and I don't even understand why it would be.
Right.
But like besides Tony Hawk, Mortal Kombat was like the only shit I played. I mean, I played Turtles. Turtles would be cool to have. Don't get me wrong. If someone's like handing them out or something.
Right.
Turtles would be number 3 on my list. Number 2 would be Simpsons. The fucking Simpsons arcade game was fucking gangster.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is like what, about 5 foot tall. Yeah, so this one here is a 12-in-1.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Will
It's,
FM, you know better than anybody. I don't
Mortal Kombat
know.
Midway Legacy 12-in-1 with a riser.
Yeah. Will FM knows more than anybody. I don't know how to do anything when it comes to electronics, bro. I just was asking someone to fucking hook a damn Cody up for me. I don't know how to do that shit, bro.
You got me looking at these motherfuckers now like I'm getting one.
They're so I know they have a Simpsons one. That's what I'm saying. If they're just handing them out, I'd get them. But if I was gonna spend my hard-earned money on something I'm not gonna fucking play, it would be Mortal Kombat. Okay. If I had a bunch of money, I'd have like a fucking room full of them.
what these motherfuckers need to get.
Or
is
I
a
would just get the
fucking
big one. Really,
Paperboy.
I'd like to get. To be fair, I would like to just get a big one like you got here. These big ones,
Yeah.
standard size, and then have someone mod it like Will FM, and put all. But I would want the Mortal Kombat game.
Right. The
shell.
cabinet.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat like 2 or 3 cabinet
Yeah.
with the light up and all that shit and the multiplayer. But then have someone mod it to just put all them games on. There's no reason for me to have 15 fucking arcade machines.
I know
Unless I'm
I'm
a millionaire, I don't need to have all them cabinets.
Right.
But nowadays, if you can just put a fucking emulator on there and give me all them fucking games in the fucking mode, as long as it has the right button controls,
Right.
then yeah, I have fucking Simpsons, Ninja Turtles, all the Mortal Kombat, all in one fucking thing. There you go. You guys give me a Christmas present next year, Will FM. Get started.
We used to know a guy. Freddie's dad did all that. He's the one that programmed all the video games that they used to bring to the
That's true.
gathering.
They are small, but they would the small one would fit in my in my current establishment. But like I said, I'm already talking myself out of it. I don't want to spend the money. I just want it. I don't have it, so I want it. Speaking of wanting things and not having them, and having things and wanting them, you should follow me on Whatnot at Replicon_radio. And you can have FOMO all fucking day long. We got tons of fucking shit all the time. I sold 40 fucking mystery bags today, guys. I gave away like $5,000 worth of fucking comic books today.
Well, you got me wanting to buy this motherfucker.
What is one? Is it the
Motherfucking Super Mario fucking audio
it's a
chair,
dope
bro.
chair.
Fuck yeah. You got me wanting to
I
buy
thought you were
this
gonna show me
motherfucker.
NFL Blitz or something.
No, but this fucking chair is like $300, $250.
Chairs are expensive, bro.
I mean, it's a gaming fucking chair.
Yeah. Fall for your new Switch.
It's audio. Yeah, it's all audio. It's an audio pedestal, Mario Edition gaming chair. Get the fuck out of here. Shit's fucking crazy.
Shit's weird.
I can't look at this shit no more because I'll be buying shit. I'll be buying shit and I ain't even got money to be buying shit. Although if you do buy shit off of Amazon, you know what you do? You throw it in your fucking cart for a little while and then they send you fucking like coupons and for like get it for 20% off, or you better buy it now before the price goes up.
Yeah. They send you discounts. They do that shit on eBay too.
Yeah.
The seller just offered you a discount. Did they?
Thank you.
And then I'm like, I don't want it.
Right.
That's like if I go to the comic shop and I see they got like, oh, look at this for $1 or $2. And then I see like 10 of them.
Right.
I'm like, that's not that cool now. But yeah, if you guys are tuned in, man, leave us a comment. Tell us what your thoughts are on all that stuff, man, including raffles and one-ups and what you did for Christmas and what you got for Christmas and how your Christmas was and your New Year's resolution, because this is the last show of the year.
My New Year's resolution is to travel more and smoke more and drink more.
Smoke more, huh? Jesus Christ.
Just kidding.
I was with you at the first one.
Travel more. I definitely want to travel more. I didn't really travel too much this past year.
I traveled a lot.
Where'd I go? I went to Dominican. We went to Detroit for Astro. And then, fuck, that's it. Right? Well, I mean, I went to Louisville a couple times.
I went to Louisville.
Well, I went on a bourbon trail.
I went to a lot of fucking places.
And then went to the little pumpkin carving thing or whatever. And then,
Pumpkin carver, that be the hobby. Loped out, smoked out, collecting bodies.
I mean, I want to say that's about it. That's all.
Emu.
That's all the traveling I did. I didn't even go anywhere for concerts or nothing other than Astro.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be that way again this year.
Go. That's not more traveling, then you're doing a bad job. You're already fucking losing your battle.
I mean, this year, that's all I've done. All I have to do is take one more trip to that.
I'm on a lot. I'm doing a lot of things.
Which I'm not sure where. I'm pretty sure we're going to go on another vacation next year. I'm just not sure where yet.
Are we? Where are we going?
I don't know yet.
Sign me up.
I think we might be going to Mexico.
I still want to put together a crew, man. This has been ever since when we first started our Patreon. which you can join. You can be a member of our Patreon, which gets exclusive access to our 24-hour Discord and exclusive merch if you buy the right tier. When we first started that, and we were like always in there active talking, there was like a whole clique of us. Like, you know what I mean? Me and Hamer were talking about the other day. You know, there was like a group. There was a big, hefty group of people that were like always here.
Well, you made them all mad and they all disappeared.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but they disappeared.
I don't know how untrue it is either, but either way. But we always talked about doing like the fucking, what did I call it? The Replicon retreat.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, I was going to get, especially during COVID, I was like, oh, we're going to get a fucking Airbnb somewhere cool.
Right.
Like a big ass mansion. Or like, and we were talking about doing a cruise before that. I still want to do that. I almost want to just book it and be like, fuck it. If you guys want to go, let's go. You know what I mean? Because we get a cruise for fucking cheap. If we go through fucking what we used to go through with Billy and Nathan and them's, or Billy's wife's mom or whatever, we got the fat discount with the group. As long as we have a group of like however many people, I don't remember. But if we get them involved and they want to go,
it's got to be an all-inclusive.
Well, the ones we went on weren't all-inclusive.
They weren't, but yeah, you can't bring your own liquor. You got to buy the shit on the boat.
Well, we would bring everyone. You're allowed, like, so there was like a loophole to that because we had a group of like 30 people, right?
Yeah.
You're allowed to bring in like 2 bottles up to a certain size, plastic. So we just filled up fucking Dr. Pepper bottles with Jaeger and fucking Sprite bottles with vodka. Everybody got 2, and then you were allowed to bring like up to a 12-pack of cans or something like that. So people would bring beer. I brought Red Bull because that's expensive as fuck. I'll buy your beer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You charge me $8 for a can of Red Bull. We bring in a 12-pack of Red Bull.
I mean, what do you pay for?
And then they had
cruise?
like fucking $400, and that's all you can eat. The food's all inclusive. Just the alcohol wasn't.
Food, soda, tea, coffee, water.
But then the last one, it's been several years since I've been on one. But they had introduced like the Bubbles program is what they called it at the time, and it was like an all you can drink. It was $100. I don't remember what it was. It was something like it was a certain amount a day. Like you pay, but you had to pay for the whole thing. You know what I mean? But you got like it was all you can drink, but it was limited. I think it was like 15 or 16 beverages a day. Which was actually
I would have murdered that in fucking.
Well, that's what we thought, and we did. But then, like some days, it was hard to do.
Really?
Well, like because like you think you're on a 5 to 7 day cruise, 3 to 4 of those days you're off the boat. Like you're at port, so you're out doing shit there in Mexico or Jamaica or wherever you are.
Yeah, but you're only there for a couple hours.
Like majority of the day.
Are you?
You dock at like 9 a.m. You got to be back in the boat at like 6.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You're there for the day.
It was only a couple hours we were gone, and then we had to be back on the boat.
Yeah, we were there. I mean, our shit, we were there for most of the day. Like you were talking about, you on your trip, you did catamarans and shit. We did that on the cruise. Like we'd get off the boat and we'd have shit booked.
Right.
Because you go on excursions, people fucking horseback through mountains, and yeah, I did fucking catamarans and snorkeling, and they always had me drinking this nasty ass beer and shit.
I got you.
There's many a times in Mexico I threw up just because of the taste of the beer.
Oh, I bet.
Because you know I don't like fucking beer.
I bet.
But the free tequila just to come into our store, that's a selling point. Come look, shot of tequila. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Right. Sign me up all day.
But yeah, you paid like a certain amount, and you got like the days on the boat. It was we'd kill it, and then maybe you'd buy a bucket or something, or we had all the shit we had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it worked out pretty good. It was way cheaper than just like drinking, and the fact you're paying $400 for a week of meals, like fine dining and shit. You know what I mean? Like
you got like dress up for like dinner like 1 or 2 nights or whatever.
Or every night. You get it. You can do it every night.
Fuck that.
I mean,
give me the hot dogs and the hamburgers and the fries.
But that shit's there all day.
Right.
But then you get like fancy ass dinner, bro.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
I loved it because I just tried shit.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember though of all the meals we tried was strawberry soup.
Sounds amazing.
It was so good. It was cold. I was like, how is this even soup? This is just fucking melted strawberry ice cream or something.
Right.
Like, this is what you rich people eat?
Sounds amazing.
It was so good. And then I got like 5 bowls of it, and I started pouring rum in it.
Even better.
It was fucking fire,
fucking
man.
rum punch. Now it's soup, motherfucker. I got rum in this bitch.
But yeah, I don't know. We're just. It's the end of this. It's the end of the year, guys. What do you think? Anybody tune in? Leave your comments. Would you guys go on that? If we booked a cruise, say it's in fucking September or some shit. You had fucking 9 months to plan for it. Because a lot of times how they do it, it's like you pay your $75 deposit, and then fucking 3 months from now you throw another $50 at it. 3 months later you throw another $50 at it.
I'm sure they're a little more expensive nowadays, but
they got even more cheap because of COVID.
Well, maybe. I haven't looked at cruises. All inclusive, just go to a resort. Everybody just fucking parties.
You could do that too, but that'd be cool too. I'm not against that. The only issue with that is
all meals.
You have to have
drinks,
everybody.
alcohol.
You also have to have a passport, which if you don't have one,
True.
it's going to cost you $100 something bucks.
True.
On a cruise ship, we can travel to fucking Caribbean or Jamaica. You don't need a passport to go to all the same places.
Right.
So there's that loophole. Which is basically the same thing. You're on a fucking moving resort.
Yeah.
It's literally just like being on a resort except for it moves. Just take your fucking Dramamine. That's it.
And trust me, at night you will feel that fucking ship rock in
Yeah.
the water. Every time I went to bed, I was sitting there like, "Oh, we're fucking rocking me to sleep. This is great."
It only bothered me.
That was back in like 2004 when I went.
Yeah. The one time it bothered me, and that's because I didn't know. I never did it.
Yeah.
But that shit, like, I was sick.
Really?
I've never again have I ever felt that feeling again. But I was like sick. But as soon as I took the Dramamine and it kicked in, I was fine. But like that shit, bro, like, they say people turn green. I felt it. I felt that. I felt green. That doesn't even make sense, but I felt it. Like, I was just nauseous. It was like vertigo. Everything was going the wrong direction and shit.
Yeah.
But now, I've only been on 3, but I just know I get on there and I take it. And I never had an issue. But we did that one during the fucking tropical storm. And yes, you felt the butt rocking because they're like, nobody goes outside. We're on the top deck, like, wow!
Like, fuck you.
I'm doing Michael Jackson dances because my fucking shirt's flying in the wind. That the waves were like splashing almost to the top.
It was in a tropical storm.
That thing's like, I don't know how fucking tall that thing is.
When I went,
1,000 feet, fucking more.
Oh, maybe.
I
wouldn't say 1,000.
It's like skyscraper if you're standing on the ground looking at it.
Yeah, it's big.
And the waves are coming up. Like, we felt water.
It's big.
From the ocean on the top.
Yeah, we didn't go through no tropical storm, but you could definitely feel the boat rock when you're laying in bed.
Yeah.
It was neat. It was nice. Late at night, I'd be the only one out with just walking the whole fucking ship. Everybody else is sleeping. It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just sitting here walking the whole fucking ship.
Yeah, it's wild.
All by myself. Like, fuck it, I'm chilling.
It's fun. It's a good time. I think it'd be dope. What were you talking about a minute ago? Oh, yeah. Traveling. How about Astronomicon? We haven't talked about that in a minute. Tons of announcements.
Yeah, we got that coming up. 3 months? 4 months. Well, almost through 3 months and a few days.
Yeah. They recently announced
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, that was right after last week's episode. I was like, oh, it's so dope. So yeah, we got fucking Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Brian O'Halloran, Trevor Furman, Austin Zajor, and Harley Quinn Smith, as well as Ming Chang, which is so dope. I love it. I love it. I was so excited.
Ming Chang's been there like every year, right?
Almost, I think all but one.
Yeah, didn't he have to cancel the first year or some shit?
No, he was at the first one.
He was at the first one, maybe the second one.
Yeah, I don't think he was there last year.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't. He was there. Yeah, he wasn't there last year. But he's been to most of them.
Yeah.
This is Jay's second one. It's Brian O'Halloran's second one. Like the first ever Brian and fucking what's his name? Dante. What the fuck's his real name? Jeff Anderson. The first time they ever did a con together was Astronomicon. They still haven't announced him, but Kevin Smith's gonna be there. That's fucking huge, bro. That's so dope for them. And I'm hyped for it. I love it. This is the shit. It's crazy. Like the shit I love is combining with the shit I love. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's dope. And then just a few minutes ago, they announced another new one and a bummer. Someone already is unavailable.
Here we go.
Tony Todd is not going to be in attendance.
Who the fuck is a Tony Todd?
Candyman.
Oh, really?
Remember they announced him?
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to make it due to scheduling conflicts. But brand new horror guest, Bonnie Aarons. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, you can see her. She was from The Nun.
Yeah.
Fucking scary as fuck. This video creeps me out, bro.
The Nun. That was an old scary ass.
The Conjuring 2, The Nun, and Annabelle Creation. So she is going to be in attendance March 3rd through the 5th in Livonia, Michigan. I'm hyped for it, bro. I'm hyped for it. I always have a good time at Astro. And that's so dope that Kevin Smith's going to be there. He's only going to be there Saturday, which is kind of lame. I want him to be there all weekend, hanging out, having a good time. What up, Lazy Llama? We're just hanging out, being lazy, bro. Having our Christmas hangover episode, talking about things, talking about stuff, you know, things and stuff.
Whoa. Dead Body Man's not here tonight. So if you tune in to Replicon Radio just to hear Dead Body Man, he is unavailable.
Who does that?
I don't know who does that, but
Nobody does that.
he is unavailable.
We're sorry.
He thinks he may have COVID. He was around people that have COVID.
Atta baby, it's a boy. Whoa, I burped. But yeah, we're talking about lots of things. We need your comments. We need your support. We need to know what you're thinking. Did you see the video of the dinosaur peeing on Britney Spears while she danced in the shower? That was fun.
I did not see that. What are you guys doing for New Year's? That's what we need. We need some New Year's plans.
Yeah,
I think I might have New Year's Eve plans, but
I know. Mr. Green, come get me. What are we doing for New Year's? We're going to see Afro Man? We could go to Kentucky and hang out with Buckshot.
Afro Man likes tall cans. I don't know.
We
That's
got the
only
mob
song that
style
pops in my head.
Christmas / New Year's.
Oh yeah, that is going down.
Yeah. That's going down in Kentucky.
It's a shame that nobody asked us to host that.
I know, man. I would love to be
They don't
there.
like us no more.
I want to be there. Buckshot, if you're listening or somebody sends this to you, like, what's up? Just give me like a couple days notice, you know what I'm saying? Or just invite us out. We don't have to host it with short notice. But this is a hell of a show. Let me put this up here for you real quick. Let me show you where it is. Let me show you what's going on. There we go. Put that up on the screen there. Gotta get us off the screen. And
What's going on for tomorrow? You got to work tomorrow? I got to work tomorrow.
Who?
Lazy Llama saving all my energy for tomorrow. What's cracking tomorrow?
Back to normal life. So yeah, Weirdo's Eve, a mob-style Christmas story. That's going down New Year's Eve in Louisville, Kentucky at 21st and Germantown.
Louisville.
So not only we got Buckshot, Ala Zululu, Stevie Stone, super famous Fun Time guys, Be Good the artist, Loon Squad. What does that say? Does that say, I don't know what that says. Worm, maybe? Is that Worm?
It ain't on my screen.
I think that's Worm. Worm, Zitro, Berserk, Demented,
Berserker.
some logo I definitely can't read. Mr. Sinful and Stoneface. That's a lot of shit. And Buckshot usually comes with some fucking surprises and shit.
I think you're missing somebody on there.
Who?
Us.
We're not on
Where
there.
we at?
We weren't invited.
Jesus.
We weren't booked. We weren't booked or invited. But I would love to be there. I'd still like to go. Saturday, 12/31. Is that right? Isn't New Year's on? Is that wrong? What are we doing? What's going on with the calendar here?
What are we discussing here?
Oh yeah, that is. So yeah, why? So New Year's Eve is on a Saturday.
Is it?
Yeah, the first is a Sunday. So what were we talking about earlier? Moving the show for what? New Year's Day is on a Sunday.
Oh, all right, yeah. Okay.
We're lost. You're confused. And then you confused me, and now I'm
Well,
confused.
I'm off that day, so we should just move it to Tuesday anyways. I ain't gonna feel like
Just-
doing shit.
Just because.
Because it's New Year's Day.
But it's not, though. It's the day after New Year's Day.
It's celebrating New Year's Day.
You wouldn't have to wake up in the morning. Oh, you'd still have to wake up in the morning.
Oh, so, I mean, some way, shape, or form, I hope I fucking wake
Well.
up in the morning. I might be half dead and crippled, but I'd like to still wake the fuck up.
That's weird. Life is tomorrow. I feel that. I'm alive, but I'm dead inside. I'm alive, and I don't know why. Lazy llama is dead inside, but he'll be alive tomorrow
No.
night.
Speaking of them, they said happy holidays to everybody from Oh the Whore.
Did they? Happy holidays.
Yeah, where they been at? What's his name? Used to fucking tune in every
He's
fucking
around.
week. Where the fuck
I just
he
talked
at?
to him yesterday. He said, I saw your Christmas show, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, we should have fucking called in, you ass fuck.
Right.
He's like, I was going to, but I was somewhere doing something.
No, you were nowhere doing it.
I was like, all right, buddy. Oh, he was on Instagram Live when I talked to him.
Oh.
He was somewhere. He's like, I saw your thing. It was dope. I was like, you should have fucking came on, you ass.
You can call in right now, motherfucker, if you're listening.
But I definitely told him we'd have him on next year because they got a record coming out, or just came out. No, it comes out real soon.
Super, you're gonna have him out in a week?
Because that's next year.
Right.
Oh, we gotta start booking guests again. Do you want to be on Replicon right now? Shoot us an email to Replicon
We ain't got to have nobody on the show but us.
Pre-orders end on December 28th. There you go. So it comes out in just a couple days. The Super Devil made me do it. Oh, the horror. Super dope album from our friends and Oh, the horror. And the last record to feature Grady. What we got? 13 tracks, including Wake Up the Dead, Spooky Booties, Count Swagula.
Wake the dead! Wake 'em! Wake 'em! Wake
Count-
the dead!
Count Swagula featuring Kung Fu Vampire, Purge featuring Ruvox, Please Hold, Apology, Fake is the New Real featuring Tom Barber, Jekyll and Hyde featuring Great Dag and Jamie Madrox, Hollow featuring Monoxide, Dead in a Box, Funny Bunny Remix featuring super famous Funtime Guys, Weird Shit featuring Twisted, and No Rules. So go check that out. You got 2 days left to pre-order it because you can stop.
2 days.
Yeah. No, not Dead Inside. I'm great with smoking. Oh, he's on couch lock. He's couch locked. Higher than a motherfucker sitting on the couch. Lazy ass llama with a. Never mind. That's funny. Hell yeah. What do you guys think? You guys ready for the Replicon cruise? You ready for a Replicon raffle to help fund the Replicon Radio Awards? Maybe win some
Wouldn't
cool
we
stuff?
have to make everybody sign waivers
Sign a waiver?
for that, for the cruise?
Yeah, the cruise would.
Or they
I
just
mean,
go
you-
on to be with us?
When you go to the thing, you know what I mean? Like, it would be a group. You would be like part of a group, but you're own. You're responsible for your own shit. So if you're part of the Replicon group, you get the Replicon discount and like the Replicon party.
Okay.
But you'd fill out your own shit. You'd be responsible for your own. And they make you fill out contracts and shit that you know, they're not liable if you stupid ass fall off the boat or whatever.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
I'm on a boat, man, with the Dino Man. We'd have like a big Replicon party. Get some fucking artists, you know what I'm saying? Like link up with, cause they do like talent shows and shit. We could be like, hey, we want the fucking venue from this time to this time. We can have like a fucking dope ass show.
We would probably have to pay for that, wouldn't we?
Like the venue?
Yeah.
It depends. Depends on how many people. The one thing that I do know for a fact is if we have a big enough group, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
I mean, I hear that.
Like I remember the last time we went with the firefighter group, There was like the firefighter group and the Pizza Hut group, and there was like 50 of us in a group total. Even though half of us didn't know each other, we were all part of the same group.
Yeah.
We got like 6 free parties where it was like 1 hour of free drinks. Just us. They like opened the bar, like the club that didn't open till night. You know what I mean? Like club opens at 6 or whatever, and they got DJs and dancing and shit. They're like, well, from 3 to 4 was our party.
Yeah.
And they would just have fucking waiters and waitresses with trays of drinks. Just, we're just fucking down in fucking martinis and shit. Like, we got an hour. We got an hour.
Yeah, that's got me going now. Let's go. Let's
do
it.
We had like, there was like a captain's party just for us. We got to go in there. We got to go in there and meet the fun. Like, who's driving this boat? If you're in here with us drinking, you're the captain. Autopilot, it really was.
This shit knows where it's going.
But yeah, you know what I mean? So if you got a big enough group, and they're like, if they're not, like, obviously they have things planned, so it probably wouldn't be like a nighttime thing when they have like a show going.
Right.
But if they're like, oh, the fucking theater is open from fucking 2 to 6, like, well, hey, we need a sound guy. Have fucking HB the Grizzly and fucking, I don't know.
Buckshot.
Yeah, Buckshot in there rocking the set. You know what I mean? That'd be so dope. Or not, or just us hanging out. You know what I mean?
We
Like,
didn't talk about that because that just dropped 2 days ago, right?
That's old.
Oh,
That's like last year or the year before.
They just dropped it again.
What's that? A lyric video or something? Yeah, but it probably says it. When did it say it was put out?
Well, they dropped it 2 days ago. I don't know when that actually came.
It should say right there on the bottom of the thing.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, what that shit?
Fuck, I did.
I don't know, bro. But go check out that Boondocks Twisted Christmas from 2 years ago that Rude just discovered.
I did.
Well, that's probably why they reshared it for people like you.
I hope, because I sure the fuck didn't know nothing about it.
But yeah, man.
I may or may not have stopped paying attention to Buckshot though, or Boondocks. Boondocks, sorry.
We love you.
Not saying that I did it on purpose. Just.
We love you, David.
I haven't seen you in a while, bro.
That's because you ain't been going nowhere.
Because I ain't been going.
It was just in Springfield, Missouri. I'm so sad I didn't go to that show. I was going to go by myself, and I didn't. I should have.
I was all by myself.
I didn't go because I had to want by myself, and then the next day was the fucking Christmas show at Pops, and then we fucking traveled overnight to fucking Ohio for Zool.
Oh, you'd have been like on a mini tour again.
Yeah, except for those 2 days were miserable enough with no sleep. I wasn't going to travel by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I would have had a place to stay and shit, but it's like, fuck, man.
You pussy.
That's right. And speaking of pussy, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to play you some music.
He's got to pee, so we're going to take a break.
We're just going to take a break. We're going to play some music. If you're tuned in the audio version, just enjoy the music. But while you're listening to the music, head on over to the YouTube channel. Find this video. It's called Replicon Radio Christmas Hangover Show. Yada, yada, yada. Leave a comment on the things we've been talking about. What are your thoughts on doing a Replicon raffle to help fund the radio awards? Or just the idea in general. Or you can just donate money. That's a thing too. But yeah, leave a comment. Tell us what you got for Christmas, what your favorite part of Christmas was, either gift you gave or gift you give. And your thoughts on Replicon Cruise and all the other things we talked about that I've already forgotten. Leave a comment. Remind us what they wore. And tell us your thoughts on them. We're going to take a quick break. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk some more shit. Because this is the last show of the year.
Yep. Make sure you hit that bell and you subscribe so you get the notification when we come back live.
That's right. And we will be back after the break.
So head on over to RepliconRadio.com so you can